May we now request the President Board of Governors, His Highness Maharaja Jyotirao Scindia, to read out the citation for the second Madhav Award and confer the award on Dr. Sushil Shah, an eminent old boy of the school.
Dr. Sushil Shah, Jivaji 1956 to 1964. Founder and chairman of Metropolis Healthcare Ltd and someone who's essentially a humanitarian. Dr. Sushil Shah is a beautiful combination of a person who has the heart of a doctor and the mind of an entrepreneur. After graduating from school in 1964, young Sushil completed his MD in pathology and bacteriology from Grant Medical College, Mumbai. He was also a research fellow of Cornell Medical Center in New York. Metropolis is not only the highly sophisticated laboratory but also one of the first to introduce radioimmunoassay technique, a branch of nuclear medicine in India for the test of malignancy, infertility and pregnancy problems. It has earned the reputation of India's leading and only multinational chain of diagnostic centers spread across the globe. However, in addition to his professional excellence, what makes Dr. Shah truly worthy of this award is his philanthropic spirit. He has been conducting health checkup camps for the Mumbai Traffic Police, awareness camps for police women on cervical cancer, free camps for over 600 girls belonging to Kishori Foundation based in Mumbai, and underprivileged children of Future Hope, an NGO based in Kolkata, for several years now. His deep commitment to social service has earned him several honors and awards, including the Rashtriya Chikitsak Ratna Award by NEHRD organization, Mumbai, Rajiv Gandhi Gold Medal Award by JPRA, Tamil Nadu and Prominent Alumnus Award by Jai Hind College, Mumbai. Dr. Shah comes across as a fine example of a true Scindian in terms of values, spirit of enterprise and sound intellect, infused with conviction and a sense of service. His life is an incredible timeline of these attributes spread across all endeavors of his life. The Scindia School confers on Dr. Sushil Shah the Madhav Award as an old boy of eminence for the year 2016 for his exemplary business acumen coupled with deep commitment to corporate social responsibility and for his outstanding contribution in the medical field.
We request the Madhav Awardee, Dr. Sushil Shah, to address the gathering.
Chief Guest Shri Ratan Tata, President Shri Scindia, Mrs. Scindia, Principal, other dignitaries, young friends and respected teachers. You know, where you all are sitting, I used to sit there for 9 years of my childhood during Scindia School stay, and this day we used to look forward to with a lot of excitement because this was because of two reasons. First, of course, because it gave us 3 days of holidays, which we all admired. But the secondly, more important was, Founders Day was one day which brought different kind of excitement each year. Each year we felt was different from the previous year's Founders Day. And I think this is something which we used to look forward to maximum. In last 5 to 7 years, actually I have been fortunate of being recipient of multiple awards besides these 2 government awards. Also an Entrepreneur of the Year from Ernst & Young, which is very prestigious industry award, and from my alma mater, that is from Jai Hind College, from Grand Medical College and now from Scindia School. But if you ask me, honestly, I am most honored to get this particular award, that is the Madhav Award, compared to all the others. The icing on the cake is getting this award from Shri Ratan Tata, who is ultimate iconic figure of India. So that really adds to it. But the one person who would have been more proud than me of getting this award would have been my father. And I will illustrate why, because it's a small episode. You know, when we were young, my father decided that we were not being taken care of properly in Bombay. So he felt that we should be admitted to a boarding school. So when he decided that, he took off for 35 to 40 days, traveled by train, and went and visited 27 boarding schools across India, right from north to south, everywhere. And after having seen all the 27 schools in 40 days, he came to the conclusion that the Scindia School is the best for us. Having done that, he came to Gwalior and met the principal. That time Mr. K.C. Shukla was the principal. And he came and told him that, see sir, I have gone and visited 27 schools and I feel this is the best for my children, so I want them to be here. Mr. Shukla said, why do you think ours is the best school? So he said, I think one of the reasons is that this is the only school which combines the Indian and the Western culture in equal proportion. And more important, it combines the Indian values with the modern values together. So I think that makes a person a complete person, and that's why I want him to be here. Mr. Shukla said, sir, thank you very much for your certificate that we are a good school. But unfortunately, I can't take your children because we have a capacity of 500 students and we have a waiting list of thousands. So no way I can take your children in the school. So my father argued with him. Ultimately, Mr. Shukla wouldn't budge, and he said, no, sorry, you cannot, I cannot admit them. So my father said, all right, in that case, all that I will do is, I'll come from tomorrow, I'll sit in your outer chamber. When you come in the morning, I'll say good morning to you. When you go back, I'll say good night to you and go away. I will not disturb you. He said, why do you want to waste your time? He said, well, this matters to me, so I'll do it. He went and sat in the outer chambers for 8 days. Consecutively. He used to go in the morning and he used to go from Gwalior city, sit whole day, and in the evening he used to say good night. On 9th day, Mr. Shukla called him. He said, Dr. Shah, he was a doctor incidentally. So he said, Dr. Shah, I have not met anybody like you in my life. Why are you wasting your time over here? You don't have anything to do in Bombay. He said, sir, I am a doctor. I have a lot to do, but I think my children's future matters more to me than my own requirement. So till this is not done, I will not go. So then Mr. Shukla said on the night, he said, okay, I have only one seat in my hand, so I can take only one of your sons. So he said, no, you have to either take both. I cannot do injustice to one of my sons. So you have to take, so he said, then I cannot do anything for you. So he again went and sat. Now on the 10th day, evening he called him. And then he told him, all right, I admire your perseverance. I will take both of them. So then he said, sir, I have one more request for you. He said, now what? He said, well, I have also got a nephew who I promised my brother that he has to be admitted to the school. I cannot do only for my children. I will not be able to show my face to my brother. The principal looked at him and then he said, Dr. Shah, I'll take all three of them, provided you promise not to create any more children out of the air. So that is how all three of us got into the school. But then the trouble started. The trouble started after that, because in those days my father used to earn 1,000 rupees per month. And our school fees for both of us was 700 rupees. So he was left with 300, out of which 100 rupees he used to give to my mother to run the house for the whole month, which my mother used to crib about all the time. Then 100 rupees he used to run his clinic, and 100 rupees he used to save, so that when we came back in the holidays, he can give us a good time. So I think this was the kind of a sacrifice which he made for us, and that is why I would like to receive this award on behalf of him and myself both. Lastly, what I would like to say is this, since we have achieved so much now in life following this, and I think his decision of going through all this was absolutely correct. I would love if Dr. Saraswat permits to have at least one scholarship for underprivileged child, whom I would like to sponsor completely for all his lifetime. And hopefully, one day that underprivileged child may be receiving Madhav Award over here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We now have the ceremony of symbolic handing over of traditions and values of the school by the Madhav Awardee to a young Scindian. We therefore request Dr. Sushil Shah to kindly read out the message and hand over the lamp with the replica of the school flag to Gurumi Bhutia.
With reverence and pride, I hand over school flag and the lamp as a symbol of cherished values and traditions of the school to you. Protect them and nurture them as your most sacred duty. Let the flag fly high forever and the lamp be carried in the heart of every Scindian to bring a touch of light where there is darkness and of warmth where there is suffering. I trust that you will never fail in your duty.
Thank you, sir. The senior school prefect, Mriganko Ghosh, will propose a vote of thanks to the chief guest on behalf of the entire school.